Sanlam became a founding member of the NBI in response to the call from our founding president, Nelson Mandela, asking, the role of business in society. And with the NBI having that ability to bring business together to respond to the challenges that we're facing in that transition from apartheid to democracy, to say how then do we make sure that we can build a truly inclusive and non-racial South Africa.
So when the NBI formed 30 years ago, and Standard Bank was one of the founding partners, we knew that we needed platforms for business to have a voice that came across as credible, trustworthy, and able to show impact. And what they've managed to do is they've managed to bring together partners that are able to work with one another in a collaborative, collegial way.
The input that we've received from NBI has been quite beneficial in enabling us to meet our demands. As they say, if you want to go far, you go alone, but if you want to go further, we go with others. And I think the impact has been exactly that, is that it enabled us to collaborate with various stakeholders, and it enabled us to have more stability in this environment and for us to grow as an organization.
The National Business Initiative has played a critical role over the past 30 years. The future of our economy is deeply connected to how we expand access to connectivity and enable digital participation for all South Africans. The NBI has created a platform for business to align around this shared responsibility and drive meaningful long-term impact.
Momentum Group has had a long-standing relationship with the National Business Initiative, and we really regard them as one of our core partners, because at the end of the day, I think we all have the same purpose, and that is, how can we make South Africa better? How can we make it better from where we are using core business? And they've been really exceptionally helpful in helping us move forward.
SAPI being a global company and sort of a global leader in pulp and paper, we've always had to have a global focus. We've always had to make sure that we operate and align with global practices. The important role that the NBI played, apart from bringing those global realities to South African business and helping to mature the South African business environment, it helped companies like us who have a global footprint to actually access information and have a local partner that we can engage with on those global issues.
As NG, specifically NG South Africa, right? We've had our presence in South Africa for nearly 20 years, and the main purpose for us to partner with NBI starting from this year, we want to deepen that relationship. And if you look at their profile, they have many entities that have partnered with them. And for us, which better platform really to collaborate with so that we can strengthen and actually contribute into the social development of the energy sector in South Africa.
What we did find as part of the relationship was that we had a collective understanding of all the challenges that all our partners faced and some of the creative measures they were going through to resolve some of the skills challenges within their organization. So it was helpful pooling our knowledge together. And what NBI really did, they provided that platform for the collaborative discussions and supported us being able to put a solution forward that helped all our sectors, it didn't matter what sector we were working in.
We think as Exxaro that collaboration accelerates innovative ways of addressing issues and also sustaining or coming up with sustainable solutions. If we look into the future, we look forward to the partnerships between us as Exxaro, the NBI, and looking at the greater community in terms of how do we address issues such as the just energy transition.
30 years of the NBI is really a story about what's possible when leadership and collective action come together. ABSA is honored to have been a part of the journey and of the story of the NBI. We all have a responsibility to come on board in building an inclusive growth, but growth that is also leaves nobody behind. I think it's important that whilst we desire to grow as a country, it's important that we leave no one behind. And that's why when we come together collectively, we are able to, to generate the results that will benefit all members of society.